Welcome to your breath mindfulness recording. Choose a comfortable position, either lying down or sitting, where your spine feels long and spacious, including the back of your neck. Feel that it's a position in which you can relax the muscles of your body and yet have space to breathe with a soft open chest and a sense of space below the rib cage through the sides of the waist. You might like to either defocus your gaze, allowing your peripheral vision to be very soft and unfocused, or close your eyes, resting them deeply. Become aware of how your body is supported by the supports you've chosen. If the back is touching a supportive surface, feel the touch of your back on that surface. The backs of the limbs and any part of the limbs touching those supports, feel that line of contact. Feel the feet, whether it's the soles of your feet or the outer heels touching the floor, feel that contact. Feel that you fully allow your body to be supported by those surfaces, body soft. And now you're going to become aware of your breathing as it already is. You're not trying to deepen or change the breath in any way. You're simply noticing, as effortlessly as possible, that you have a breath. And very simply, it's floating in to the body on your inhalations, floating out of the body on your exhalations. This is your normal, everyday, soft breath. You can deepen your awareness of the breath as it moves through the nose. You might notice that the breath moving in through the nose is cool. The exhalation flowing out through the nostrils is warmed by the body. Notice the temperature of the breath, the texture of the breath through the nose, and the length of the breath. You're allowing your breath to go at its own pace, and you may find your breath starting to slow down. Follow each exhalation all the way to its end. There might be a natural pause at the end of the exhalation. The inhalation floats in so softly and so quietly without any effort that you almost can't tell where that inhalation begins. As you go on feeling the breath through the nose, your face softens. The skin around your eyes softens and smooths. The space between your eyes feels soft and open. As the breath continues, feel that you're not taking that inhalation. There's no effort, but rather you're receiving the inhalation. And if you choose to, you can follow the breath down into your relaxed, open throat. Feel that touch of breath within the soft layers of the throat. Your neck relaxed and soft, shoulders dropping. You might even allow your throat to feel so soft and so relaxed that in a pleasant way it starts to feel very heavy. a warm feeling of the throat becoming so heavy that the breath starts to drag its way lazily, luxuriously, back and forth over the back of the throat. As you feel that friction of air, the breath lazily moving through the back of the throat, you might be able to hear with your inner ear the smooth, consistent sound of the breath, sounding almost like an ocean wave, listening with your inner ear rather than your outer ear, your senses drawn inwards toward this sound and feeling of your breath. This might also sound like a whispered ha sound, while the vocal cords stay completely quiet and at rest. The breath whispers consistently and smoothly through the throat. You can follow the breath further down into the body, beginning to notice how the breath moves the chest. While your shoulders stay completely at rest, completely passive, notice the effortless widening, the spaciousness underneath the collarbones with every inhalation, and the letting go, the softening downwards and inwards on every exhalation. Soften the skin all around the whole circumference of your chest. And notice if there's an expansion of the inhalation into the sides of your chest, into the back of your chest. Can you allow the soft skin between your shoulder blades to move with the breath, widening and contracting in that natural movement? Notice any movement of your rib cage, the soft spaces between the ribs widening on the inhalation. Feel their soft elasticity, those spaces. And notice that the more you soften, the more you let go, the less you do, the more freedom the body has to move with the breath, to be moved by the breath. Feel that freedom of the lower floating ribs, surfing that wave of breath. And easy expansion on every inhalation, a widening and a softness, a natural drawing inwards on every exhalation. Following each exhalation to its very end, noticing the pause at the end of the exhalation. And you're not in a hurry to breathe in. Your body breathes in at its own pace. The inhalation effortlessly expanding into the chest and the rib cage. And begin to notice any movement of the belly as you breathe. On each exhalation, perhaps the belly slowly drawing back toward the spine. On every inhalation, the belly expanding, letting go. On the exhalations, the belly slowly draws back toward the spine, On the inhalations, the belly effortlessly expands, floating outwards from the spine. And you might even feel or imagine that inhalation soaking into the sides of your waist, soaking into your lower back, nourishing those areas. Each exhalation long and complete. Allow the curve of your lumbar spine to be soft. And on every inhalation, let go of any tension in the belly until your belly feels soft and easily expanding with every inhalation. There's no effort at all to your breath. Every inhalation pours effortlessly into the body. And you might like to imagine your exhalations now like a long wave of softness that pours down through the body, even down through the legs and through the soles of your feet. Each exhalation, a letting go. As each inhalation effortlessly floats into the body, feel as if that inhalation soaks into every cell, bringing energy, life force, nourishing you with every breath. And then each long exhalation, like a sweeping wave of softness, a wave of relaxation, flowing down the body, down through the legs, and out through the soles of the feet, letting go of any residual tension, letting go of any tiredness, letting go of thoughts. Letting each of those long exhalations sweep away anything you'd like to let go of, releasing it all down through your feet and down into the earth. Enjoy a few more long wave-like breaths in this way. Your body soaking up the inhalation, soaking up energy, life force. You are nourishing yourself with that breath. And every exhalation, letting go all the way down through the body and out through the soles of the feet. One more wave-like breath down through the body on the exhalation, letting go. And then just allow your breath to return to its normal, everyday, light, relaxed breath. Feel the back of the body resting on whatever supports you have underneath you, and notice that contact, the softness of your body and the firmness of those supports. Be aware of your surroundings, the sounds, the time and place. And very gently you might start to move your fingers, your toes, and perhaps take a stretch, gently blinking your eyes open. And notice how you feel after your deep breath awareness. Know that your breath is available to you at any time. Anytime you'd like to feel more centered, anytime you'd like to come home to yourself, to feel more grounded, to feel refreshed, take some mindful, conscious breaths. You might even find yourself now being more aware of your breath as you move back into your day.